Capricorns, welcome to your overall 2017 love and relationship general reading. This is a relationship reading for the whole year of 2017 for you Capricorns. It's the other half of the videos I promised. I want to thank all you guys for viewing, liking, subscribing. It's been a joy and pleasure bringing this to you. This bonus video has been a lot of fun to put together for you guys. I hope it's informative. I hope it gives you clarity into the next year with your love and relationships. Like I said, it's been a joy and pleasure bringing it to you. I really enjoyed. Like I said, this is a I like I said, this is a gift I'm giving you guys. I mean, you guys have earned it. You deserve it. I want to thank all my viewers and subscribers. It's been a pleasure to bring you these videos, and I can't wait for next year. It's just been a great ride. I'm glad you guys have really been on board with me. I really appreciate the love and support you guys have given me. And if you guys like a private reading, you check my description box and you get all the information you need for a private reading. Well, Capricorns, let's look into your 2017 love and relationship reading from beginning to end. All right, so the overall energy you guys have got for next year is for your love and relationship is the Devil. And I also got the Open Up card. I love relationship readings. What that tells me is next year it's time to open up. If you have excessive fears about relationships, you Capricorns, next year it's time to release it. All right, I've got a couple more cards for you here for your overall advice. Blessed Change card. This is a Blessed Change card. It means a major life change brings you great blessings. So in your love life, you guys are going to be having a lot of blessings and a lot of great things going on for you with love and your relationships. It's also asking you to break free. In other words, try different ventures and experiences, a way to grow and learn. So this year with love and relationship, with your Capricorn, it's going to be about growing and learning, breaking free, trying new things, get rid of old ways of thinking, getting old ways of doing things. Any excessive behaviors you have, it's time to release those. If you're holding on, I feel like a lot of you are holding on to excessive fear. It's time to release that, especially with the Devil card and Open Up. That's telling me some of you might be holding on to excessive fear, and it's time to release that. And like the Archangel's card says, you know what to do. Basically, it's telling you trust your inner knowledge and act upon it without delay. So this is going to be a year about breaking free. You've got a lot of changes, a lot of blessings coming in with your relationship. I see a lot of relationship changes for you guys. A lot of decisions about relationship next year is coming in for you. And I feel like by the end of the year, you guys are going to be in solid relationships. I feel like from the beginning of the year to the end, I feel like a lot of you are going to be experimenting with relationships. A lot of you are going to be, it's going to be a little bit of a revolving door. But by the end of the year, you're going to have something more solid. So it's going to be a year of expansion and relationships for you Capricorns. And it's going to be a year of basically trial and error relationships, I feel like. It's going to be, but whatever it is, you're going to be moving into calmer waters. Especially if your 2016 wasn't calm with love and relationships, it's time you will be start moving into calmer waters. Okay, so first we got January, February, March, and April, beginning of the year. Your overall energy for those months is the Six of Swords and the Justice card. So a lot of you are moving on to calmer waters and for balance. All right, so if you're coming into 2017, you're coming into calmer waters now, and balance is coming in. All right, because I feel like a lot of you are going to be breaking free and trying different things. And I feel like it's going to really push you forward with love and relationships. And with couples, I feel like by couples, a lot of you are going to be married by the end of the year, too. I see a lot of marriage and a lot of proposals for couples out there. So it looks really good for couples, too. But for singles, are really going to find themselves this year. I feel like for singles, you're really going to go out there and really put yourself out there. And it's going to pay off. Because in the beginning, January, we got the Listen card, which is a High Priestess, and the Tower card. So you might be coming into January with things a little bit disruptive. But I always say when things fall apart, guess what? That's moving into calmer water. So January, I feel like if January seems a little bit chaotic with love and relationships, and sometimes you got to trust your intuition. Remember, always trust your intuition. like I said, the card says blessed change, so you do have changes coming in. It's gonna let you break free with love and relationships. Like I said, it looks really good. It's just time to release fears and to release anything negative emotions you're holding on to. Because February, look at that, you got spread your wings like the breaking free card and the world. So you're beginning the year with new cycles with love and relationships. Like I said, I feel like it's gonna be a very experimental time for you too. New loves coming in. You going, maybe you're some of you are dating through social media or dating sites. Some of you might have come in by chance or whatever it is. It's gonna move you past calm. It's gonna move you into calmer waters. And I see you guys finding balance. Like I said, I see you guys trying lots of new and different things this year with love and relationships, or new ways of finding people, or people just randomly coming into your life. All right, and with that change in March, we got the helpless and hopeless card, but we got the Emperor too. So what that's telling you is you guys have got to start taking the lead. So if you feel like you don't know if you guys have having new love coming in, it's time to take the lead. All right, in a relationship, it's time to, or you could be going out with a fire sign, an Aries, Sagittarius, or a Leo. I feel like it's going to be a lot of change in the beginning months, January, February, March. You might feel a little bit. I feel like you guys are gonna be feeling that way because you guys may have had a hard 2016 with Capricorn. So if you have new love coming in, it might make you feel a little bit trapped and not know what to do. So like I said, don't worry about that. Just take the lead. And I feel like you're never trapped. The only time that's why you got to kind of train your thinking. So I feel like a lot of it's got to do with releasing this year. Releasing negative energy, releasing negative behaviors, releasing negative thoughts. Because with the devil, usually with negative thoughts with the devil, it usually means it's too much. It's excessive, and it's time to start opening up towards love because you got love coming in. And with couples, it's the same thing with communication. It's open up the lines of communication. All right. So March, it's telling you basically it's time to take the lead because you got new love coming in, and now it's time to go for it. You spread your wings. Like I said, you guys are going to be finding new love for you singles out there right in the beginning of the month, it looks like. A lot of decisions that must be made. Some of you will be making decisions even between partners too, because I feel like a lot of you are going to be meeting a lot of different people, and it's going to make you almost decide what kind of person you want, or you'll find out what kind of person you want. All right, now we're going on to April, and look at that, you got the lead card again. Some of you might be encountering a fire sign, and it might be a very traditional fire sign, so you guys might be coming into a person who's very traditional, or it might make you question your own beliefs, or some of you might be getting married too. Some of you couples out there, because you got the Hierophant and the Justice as the overall energy. So maybe that's a new road that's opening up for you couples too. So some of you couples might be getting married out there, and you could be feeling a little bit scared right now also. So some of you couples in the beginning of the year might be getting married, you Capricorn couples. It looks really good. And as for you singles out there, you might be coming into someone who's very traditional, very set in their ways, and some of you might be looking for that. But whatever's happening in the beginning, you're going into calmer waters. And like I said, and there is balance. So it's a good start to the year with love and relationships. Okay, now we're heading towards mid-year. All right, now we're into May, June, July, and August now, the mid-months or the summer months. All right, now after all that, you got your overall energy for those months is the Seven of Cups, the Eight of Cups, and the King of Cups. So a lot of you are going to have choices. Some of you singles might have choices and partners out there. It could be a fire sign or it could be a water sign. All right, that are coming in for you. But whatever it is, it's going to make you make choices. Some of you singles have choices in partners. Yeah, because the middle reading here is kind of in the middle of the month. It's pertaining more towards singles. Because couples, I get the overall feeling, like I said, marriage. I see a lot of positives for you couples out there this year. Now this is, yeah, so a lot of, like I said, for the couples, it's very positive. Now for mid-month, it's almost gearing up towards singles now. Because I feel like a lot of singles are going to be making decisions now. All right, in May, you're coming in with the Wheel of Fortune. And the Seek. This, like I said, you could have more than one partner coming in for you in May. And it might make you go inward to seek what kind of person you want, because you know fire signs and water signs are different. All right, like I said, I mean fire signs are they're full of passion and full of everything, full of passion. And King of Cups or water signs are more homey, they're more nurturing. Fire signs, like I said, I love fire signs. Don't get me wrong, I'm a water sign. I love to date fire signs, but I feel like fire signs are better for Capricorns than water signs for some reason. I just keep getting it because I feel like a lot of you are going to be deciding between a water sign or a fire sign. And the Wheel of Fortune might bring that in. That's why I'm seeing a choice in couples right now. And you might be taking time off in May, excuse me, for singles. And you might be taking time off in May, you know, to kind of gather yourself and decide where to go forward. In June, you've got the Nurture card, which is the Empress, and you've got the Hermit card. So you might be nurturing yourself. You might be looking inward to find out what you want. Um, what you want in a relationship, who you want in a relationship, who would better suit you. So I'm seeing that's a decision you might have to make in June. Because like I said, some of you singles might be encountering, you know, more than one partner. But like I said, though, for love and relationships, it looks good, though. It's always good to have choices. Now in July, we're going to the Refusing to See, which is the Two of Swords. And the High Priestess. Trust your intuition. You know what partner is right for you. You know it. Now it's time to listen to yourself. All right. You know the decision you have to make. And by July, you know the decision, and it's time to start to act upon that decision and start moving towards what you want and moving away from what you don't want. So that's what I see for July, deciding to move in the direction you want to move in and move away from what you don't want. Especially with the Seven of Cups and the Eight of Cups and the King of Cups there. You're really in tune now with your emotions also. So you're kind of going to go after what you want, not after what you don't need. And that's what I see for July. Okay. Pretty, like I said, it's a pretty awesome reading for you guys. Okay, now we got August. Lo and behold, the Moving On card and the Magician. You're going to be moving on to what you want to manifest. Things you don't want, you're walking away from. Things you want, you're going to manifest it. You're going to manifest your relationships. Because then you got, I feel like by mid-month, you guys are going to have the tools. The Magician's all about having all the tools to manifest what you want. So the experience from the beginning of the year and going into the middle of the year is going to give you the tools to manifest what you want and what you want your relationships to look like. So like I said, and you're walking away from things that don't serve you anymore. So I see a progressive learning progress with love and relationships for you Capricorns from the beginning of the year and now to mid-year. It's a big learning process that you guys are going to be going through. All right, like I said, you're going to be learning to releasing fears, learning to open up, breaking free. You've got changes coming in. And like I said, your intuition is going to be the most important this year to follow really what you want, what you feel is right for you. And I feel like that's going to be major important this year for you guys, for your love and relationships with the 2017. All right, so now that's mid-year. Now we're going to the end of the year. And September, we got balance, the Temperance card, excuse me, and we got rest and reconsider, the Nine of Wands. So you guys have put a lot of energy into manifesting your relationship. It looks like September is going to be a rest month for you to gather yourself, to get the balance. And I feel like, I feel like in September, you guys are really between July, August, and September. I feel like that time, you guys are going to make that decision because you're getting your balance. You've got all the tools you want. You're listening to your intuition. I feel like in October is when you decide to make a decision what partner you want or what relationship you want. So by October, I feel like you're gonna know what relationship you want. But in September, it's like you're gonna gather yourself, you're gonna gather your energy, you're gonna find your balance. So October, you're gonna make your decision with the Lovers card and to change your focus. So you guys will be making a decision in October about what relationship you want, especially if you're deciding between multiple partners. And I feel like once you make that decision, then you could focus on that rather than being bogged down about decisions. Because now, like you said, between mid-month where you're getting all the tools you need to go forward, like I said, September looks like a rest month for you, and it looks like October is the action month where you're going to decide what you guys will want in a relationship, and you're going to go for it, and you're going to get it, especially with the Lover's card there. So if there have been some disappointments leading up to that, trust me, it won't be anymore. The disappointments will be gone, and you'll be making that decision. And look at November. Wow, look at that. The Empress, and a well-deserved reward because you put all the hard work in. You've made the decisions you had to. You've used all your tools, and by November, you guys are going to be flying high. Like I said, I do see a little bit of setbacks, though, but it's no big deal. But I feel like you guys are going to be, like I said, I see a progressive learning from beginning, from middle, until end. And by the end of the year, you guys are going to be flying high with relationships. I see a lot of partners coming and going for you singles out here. And I believe by the end of the year, you're going to know what you want. And you're going to go after it. Like I said, for couples, I see nothing but positives, though. Couples are, like I said, couples are going to be getting married. They're going to be moving on. They're going to be actually physically moving. I see new families starting. Children, like I said, I do see traveling jobs. I don't know where that came from. Some of you might be having traveling jobs, or you might be uprooting your family. You might be moving. All right. But like I said, for couples, it looks really positive this year. And singles, like I said, it's going to be progressive learning this year, but you're really, by the end of the year, you're going to be flying high, and your gifts are coming in. So much so, by the end of the year, you're going to be busy with the judgment and finding balance. So you guys are going to be finding balance in your lives, and you're going to have that awakening. Because like I said, it's a progressive learning year. Like I said, you might be going through several partners if you're single, but you're going to find yourselves by the end of the year, and you're going to be flying high. By the way, the overall energy for the end of the year is the Four of Swords, like I said. So September, that's going to be about September. The Emperor is taking the lead, deciding what kind of relationship you want. And the Hangman is looking at your situations from a whole new perspective. Because, like I said, it's a learning process from the beginning of the year to the middle of the year to the end of the year. So you're going to be looking at your whole love and relationships from a new perspective. You're going to take the lead. And a lot of you, like I said, all the hard work is going to culminate to you finding your ideal partner, finding your ideal relationship, what you want, and flying high. And for couples, too. So for Capricorns, it's a progressive learning year for love and relationships. And that's the overall energy I've got. Remember to break free. You do have blessed change coming in because you're putting the hard work in, and it's directing you to the relationship you want. Trust your intuition. You know what to do. Open yourself up. Don't close yourself off to love. Even if it's not the right person, it's going to be an experience. And release the fears. Release the fears and open up and get yourself out there and get yourself dating. You will find. And for couples, lots of success too. All right. Capricorn, this is Psychic Medium Eric bringing your overall energy reading for love and relationship for the year 2017. I hope you've enjoyed it. You guys have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.